Ironman Coeur d'Alene 2014 is officially underway. Now this right here is the scene just a couple of minutes ago as thousands of triathletes plunged into the chilly Lake Coeur d'Alene, all vying for the same thing, that title of Ironman. Good morning and welcome to KHQ Local News Sunday. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Katie Steiner. Now we're diving into the second part of this big sports weekend here in the Inland Northwest as organizers are celebrating the 10th Ironman in Coeur d'Alene. Right now, let's go to the Lake City where our own Michelle Dapper is live with more. Good morning, Michelle. How is it out there?
Good morning.
So much, Dylan. It's calm out there now, but it is going to get very busy very quickly. And if you're planning to head to downtown Spokane for the second half of Hoop Fest, as always, be prepared for a bit of a hike. Now, there are about 250,000 people packing into just a couple of blocks, and a parking spot can be very hard to come by. There are 5 different garages that will be open, and you can see where some of them are right now on your screen. And we've put the phone numbers to those garages on our website, khq.com, so you can call ahead and check to see how full they are. You can try your luck at street parking as well. Those garages remained open until about 10 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and then they just got filled up. But if you'd like to learn more about Hoop Fest or Ironman Coeur d'Alene right now, head to our website at khq.com. We have in-depth coverage, including maps, some of the stories we've brought you about the people competing this weekend, and a way for you to track your friends and family through both events. You can find all of that right now on our homepage, khq.com. In the next 24 hours, the White House says it could name a new Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Now, this will be the person responsible for reforming a medical system that's drawing sharp criticism. A White House review of the agency says the entire VA medical system must be, quote, restructured and reformed. Now, this review comes after allegations that the VA Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona, kept a secret waiting list of veterans who need care, all in an effort to hide long-term wait times. Now, the investigation's key findings include the VA's goal of scheduling patients for treatment within 14 days is misunderstood. The report also found the VA's equipment and technology is outdated, and there's a shortage of doctors, nurses, and staff. Analysts say that there's one type of person the White House will look to put in this position. Consumer alert for you this morning. Between now and Friday, you'll probably go to the grocery store to stock up for the 4th. Just be prepared for a little bit of a shock. The prices. The trip down the grocery aisle for this 4th of July will be a pricey one. Beef for burgers is up 14% from last year. A slice of cheese will cost you 11% more. A tomato, 12% more. It's why shopping experts have come up with a few ways for you to get frugal for your 4th of July food. Terry Gott, the founder and CEO of GroceryGame.com, says check the newspaper for deals. Also, think about choosing a substitute like chicken instead of a cheeseburger, or go with corn on the cob, which is cheaper than chips. She also points out grocery stores generally offer their best bargains around the 4th, so stock up right now. Consumer experts are estimating it'll cost you nearly $67 to feed 10 people on the 4th. One other thing that's going to cost you a little bit more starting this week, filling up your gas tank. According to AAA, gas prices nationwide will average about $3.68 a gallon, which is up 17 cents from this time last year. Although it's below the highest record of $4.11 in 2008, experts are watching oil prices because of the ongoing violence in Iraq. And despite those prices, AAA is guessing that more than 41 million people will travel for the 4th. And those gas prices are really expensive. I just filled up my tank. I haven't seen those kind of prices in a long time here in Spokane. But we're going to have much more coming up for you after the break, including some Hoop Fest pictures. They're pretty cute. Stick around. Welcome back. Well, we wanted to take a moment to show you some of the pictures that we have on our website. We have over 300 of your pictures right here on swxrightnow.com. We wanted to show you a couple of these. You can see just some downtown pictures. A lot of people having fun at Hoop Fest, getting kettle corn. Lots of people downtown, about 200,000 playing in the games and watching their friends playing the games. So we would love to share your picture on there. All you have to do, you can send us an email at pics@khq.com. Also, put it on our Facebook page. All you have to do is search on Facebook, KHQ Local News. You can put your pictures on our Facebook page. We'll add them to our website, and you can also put them on our homepage as well. So many different options that you can share your pictures. We'd love to see them, and we'll show some tonight on KHQ Local News at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. We'll see you right back here after the break. Back, the big sports weekend is here in the Inland Northwest, and it continues today. Good morning on this Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Katie Steiner. Now, whether you're excited to catch the Ironman in Coeur d'Alene or the second half of Hoop Fest here in Spokane, we have complete team coverage for you this morning. Right now, Dylan Wallenhouse is in downtown Spokane. He talked to some city people and some business owners to see how Hoop Fest can impact the local economy in just 48 hours. And Gabe Cohen is in Coeur d'Alene and has been following the Ironman race all week long. We'll hear from both of them in just a couple of minutes, but first, the big question for everyone is it going to be a nice day to cap off the weekend? And we have to bring that umbrella. So let's check in with Dave Law in the Weather Center, and luckily he has all those answers for us. Dave? Well, the saying goes, neither snow nor rain nor gloom of night can stop letter carriers from completing their duties, but that may also be true for athletes diving into the icy waters of Lake Coeur d'Alene this morning for the 2014 Ironman. So let's go live to the Lake City where we find Gabe Cohen. Good morning, Gabe. So right now, many athletes are competing for the title of Ironman in Coeur d'Alene, and each one has a reason to swim, to bike, and to run all of those miles this morning besides just the bragging rights. Right now, Michelle Dapper joins us live from the lake this morning with a look at what's pushing one man to keep going. Well, the Ironman race takes a normal athlete all day long to finish. So how do you track your friends or your family or Zane as they hit the water, the road, and the trail? Well, you can do it on Ironman's website or that app that Michelle just talked about. They have details on their live race tracking program, everything you need to know to keep up with the race every step of the way. And don't worry, we've linked details to that program on our Find It bar. All you have to do is go to khq.com. New this morning, a Wenatchee man is in jail and facing charges of manslaughter after what he's calling an accidental shooting that killed another man. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says the shooting happened around Saturday at a park in the town of Orondo, which is about 20 miles north of Wenatchee along the Columbia River. Deputies say that they responded to a shots fired call early Saturday morning, and when they got there, they found a man with a gunshot wound, 19-year-old Eduardo Lara. Medics then took Lara to a Wenatchee hospital where he died. This morning, deputies say a 21-year-old man who was a lifetime friend of Lara is facing a charge of first-degree manslaughter. Investigators say that the man told him he was showing off a revolver, and when he lowered the gun, it accidentally went off. Also new this morning, this cruise ship is back on course after a fire broke out in its boiler room. The U.S. Coast Guard says the ship, Holland America's Westerdam, has just left port in Seattle around 5 p.m. on Saturday when it had to turn around because of that fire. The Coast Guard just cleared this ship with nearly 3,000 people on board to travel. Fortunately, though, nobody was injured and there's not a whole lot of damage. Well, we are going to be right back after this with more news and weather. We'll see you then. Welcome back. Mother Nature has cooperated with Hoop Fest this weekend, keeping the rain away from downtown Spokane. But for people living east of us, she hasn't been so accommodating. Take a look at some video out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Heavy rains have flooded the area, and right now you're looking at Harriet Island, which is right on the Mississippi River. The pavilion and the playground are under several feet of water. The Twin Cities hasn't had this much rain in a very long time. In fact, it's flirting with their record rainfall, and they have more on the way. The Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport is right on the river as well, but the flood wall is holding all of the water back. But take a look at this playground. You can see there's just so much water in that area, several feet. And Dave, I'm actually from the Twin Cities area, and my parents live right on the Mississippi River, and they say that the flooding there is the worst they've seen in a really long time. And they said the funny thing is, normally they see this kind of flooding in April or March, but to have it so late in the season in June is interesting.
Oh yeah, we've actually had quite a bit of rainfall concentrated in that part of the country.
Yeah.
So yeah, no relief. Even severe weather getting ready to hit that region for today once again.
They need some serious sunshine. Can't wait for Wednesday. That looks like a fantastic day to be out on the water.
You know, on a water day, on Wednesday, it's a morning day for me.
See, I'm more of like, okay, let's use the water to cool down. So I'm all about the all day long on the lake. But if you're in town for Ironman, you're in town for Hoop Fest. Thank you so much for watching us. Welcome to Spokane. We hope you have a fantastic day. Are you going to be able to go out to Hoop Fest today?
Today, I'm probably going to pass on Hoop Fest.
You were there yesterday,
Yes.
so that's okay. We'll let you slide this time.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hopefully everybody has felt at home coming to Spokane.
Absolutely, and we're going to have much more coverage of Hoop Fest and Ironman, as you see here, coming up on KHQ Local News at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. We're going to have team coverage, lots of live shots. Make sure you tune in at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. We will see you then. Have a fantastic day.